fight today, you gotta hide today. Say you want it, but you always fucking run away. Gotta fight today, you gotta hide today. Say you want it, I know, motherfucker. Hey everybody, this is David Dude with American Metal Magazine, and I've got a new band for us here on the line. Very excited to welcome to American Metal Magazine 12 Guage Confessional. How you guys doing?
Great, man. Thanks for having us.
Hey,
Thanks for having us, man.
excellent, excellent. So first of all, who do I have on the phone with me today? Who do we got?
Go ahead, Dennis. Yeah, I'm Dennis. I play the drums and push all the buttons. Great.
Awesome.
Yeah, I'm Bronson. I'm vocals slash guitar here and there.
Right on, excellent. Well, man, I sure am glad to have you guys on the show. I understand that we're working on an album right now, man. Is that what you guys got going on in the immediate future?
Absolutely. I'm actually taking a break from studio time to do this, so.
That's awesome, man. I know you guys play out a lot. So has that been kind of tough getting into the studio and getting some recording done with the schedule of all the play dates that you've had?
Yeah, so basically we have been playing quite a bit lately, but we're kind of, I think we're going to take all of May off and then possibly most of June off to try to get most of this album done. And then we got shows booked after, July into August all the way up through November. So hopefully try to get this album as close to being completed, over the next couple months.
Yeah. Is this your first album, or do you have other albums under your belt already?
This is our first album.
Hey, that's great, man. That's awesome. So, if you don't mind asking you, who's doing your production? Are you guys doing it yourself, or did you outsource that to somebody?
Yeah, all the pre-production's done in-house. We track in-house, and then we send off our tracks to Matt Sapanic at Dark Horse Studios.
Oh yeah, that's great.
Nashville.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. He's working with like Slipknot and Murder Dolls, and he was part of the Roadrunner United All Stars albums.
Wow, man,
great guy.
That's fantastic. That's what you need, man. You need somebody like that, because I do some recording too. I mean, I have my band, but having somebody else do the mastering is really the key. They're just going to hear it in a different way. That
right.
To me is better. I don't know what that is, but that's exciting, man.
I can mix and master all day, but my ear is biased to what I'm doing.
Yeah, so. Right. I've said this before. Our music's like children, and we love them all, and it's hard for us to judge. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know. So, right. So tell me now, what's the name of the album? We didn't catch that. What's the name of the album?
I don't think we really come up with a name yet.
Well, that's all right, man. Hey, sometimes that doesn't happen to the end, man, because you're still in, you're writing and you're still trying to make it shape. So that's cool. Yeah, it doesn't have to have a name right now, man. The fact is that you're working on it. That's what's important. Right. Have you gotten many songs done on it right now, or are you it's just still in the works?
So we have two singles that we have released, and they're on all platforms now, Liar and our latest single, Feed My Pain. Cool. You can hear it on Spotify, YouTube, Apple Music, whatever platform you use. And then we're going to be releasing one more single called Rain here within, I would say, within 5 weeks probably.
Awesome.
Depending on the mixing and mastering,
That's great. And do you guys have some videos along with all this music going on right now?
We got little short clips.
Yeah.
We're in the process of still finishing up our first single, Liar, the video for that. And then we'll definitely be shooting a video for Rain once it's released.
Right on, man. Well, we'll look forward to that. Make sure that you get that to us because, we like to post all of your new music and all those videos on the website and share those with the fans and get you guys out
Okay.
there. So we'd love to hear
Yeah,
more about
definitely.
that. Yeah, awesome, man. That sounds good. So tell me a little bit about the recording process. This is something that I like to talk a lot. The creation aspect is somebody kind of dedicated as lyricist, or is that something that you share within the band? Who comes up with that workload?
Well, Bronson typically writes all the lyrics unless we don't like
Yeah.
them, and then we write them for him.
Man, that's see that works though, right? That's what you need, man. You need that
Yeah, I'll
pushback.
show up to a session and they're like, "Oh, by the way, we kind of changed this for you, so do it this way from now on." Okay.
Well, you got to learn to bend, man. Bronson, you got to learn to bend, and that sounds like you're doing it because that's really a big part of it, man. Everybody's got to contribute, and
Mhm.
if you're a good band, you'll do that. You'll listen to each other, man, and you'll make
Right.
those differences. That's what's important. So let
Mhm.
me ask you: have you guys gotten representation out there, man? Are you working with anybody right now for the listeners out there? Is there a label that you're working with, or still trying to uh, find a spot?
I think we're in a holding pattern on record labels,
Yeah,
and we're kind of cutting our own teeth.
Well, there's
You
a
know.
lot of things out there that are being talked about, but nothing.
yeah,
We got some prospects in the works, but nothing has been finalized. We've been working with Jonathan Price from Mandatory Management
uh huh,
or Main Stage Music Group. Sorry.
yeah,
Um, it's like a mentorship over the last 3 months, just trying to learn um, how the music industry works at this time of
yeah.
age. Compared to 10 years ago.
Sure, this is a whole
Uh,
different ball game, man. And you don't really necessarily need a record label. There's ones that really are very helpful, and that's a big benefit there. But there's a lot of people that are slugging it on their own. I think what I hear is having good PR is what's
right.
important. You know, uh,
Hmm.
somebody that's really getting you out there, getting you noticed, getting the music out in front of the right people. And I think that's becoming more of the norm these days.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. And hopefully we're going to be going down that avenue here soon. We're just trying to get the band up to par, before we can move on to that next phase,
Yeah.
and I think we're pretty close
Yeah.
to being there.
Well, that's what counts, man. That's what counts. So, you have to get the music first. The business is the business, man. But the first thing
Hmm.
is you got to get down what you're doing and get comfortable. How long have you guys been playing now, man? How long have you guys been together as a band?
Well, what phase?
Hey, man.
Bronson and I have been playing together for probably 2 years now, and
Yeah.
Shelby, our bass player, he's been in there probably a year and a half.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
The other guys, they're pretty new,
Right.
but
Yeah, the guitarists are relatively fresh.
Right. Well,
right.
I think it takes a couple of years, man, sometimes longer, man, to
Mhm.
get to that point where you guys are now, where everything's it's coming together finally,
Right.
and that's what I understand about what's happening to you guys is
That was
things.
kind of our goal from the beginning, is like, we didn't want to come out and repeat mistakes that we've all made in the
Yeah,
past or with other bands,
yeah,
so we kind of set out like a 90-day goal, a six month
there you
goal, a
go.
year goal, and then we've just been focusing on trying to accomplish all those.
Yeah, and that's what you got to do, man. You got to have a business plan, in a sense, and you got to
Mhm.
spend the time rehearsing and creating the music, man. And it's worth it, when you get on stage and you get some positive feedback. It's that's when you know that you're on the way. And I know
Right.
that you guys have been getting some pretty good reviews with the fans and everything, and people are really loving it. So I can't wait to
Yeah.
hear. What's the show now with Bo Nasty's coming up? He's got a listen party. Tell me about that.
Basically, my understanding is, and it's his first one that he's done so far,
Yeah,
and I think the concept is amazing. Our home base is pretty much Punk Rock Pizza. It's where we played our first show, and
oh,
the owner's been great to us. We got a lot of big plans in the future. with other, helping other bands out and bringing on bigger, I guess, events to Daytona.
Yeah.
So we're going to have it held there, and basically Bo's going to come in with his In the Pit radio show.
Yeah.
We're going to do a listening party for the 2 releases that we've just released so far.
Right.
So people can come in, hang out, meet the band. He's going to basically interview us on the spot there, and everybody can be part of it,
Well, I think that at the time we're recording this, a little bit before that's happened, but I believe he's going to air this interview on the show, so that's going to be pretty great for you guys. Yeah, and of course, good for AMM. We love the support, and we appreciate Bo very much. You're listening to American Metal Magazine, hosted by the Bo Nasty Metal Show, featuring interview with 12 Guage Confessional. Live from Punk Rock Pizza, Daytona's little hotspot for metal and rock and roll. Visit www.americanmetalmagazine.com for more info of these venues and great bands. Get out and support live music. Let me ask you, man. Now, what were those driving factors for the band, man? What do you think got you where you are right now, in rock and roll, man, and in doing music?
Oh, well, I'm going to answer that one. First off is beer. Lots of it. Second off is the Thunder God, Shelby. Our bass player. He's driven us to a whole new level.
That's awesome.
If somebody's slacking in this group, somebody's definitely going to bring it up. So we push each other pretty hard,
Yeah. Do you think that?
And everybody has their own niche,
Right.
Some people are better at with social media. Some people are better at this, So we all kind of have our place in the band,
Yeah.
I'm really good at pushing buttons.
Hey, somebody's got to do it, man.
He does our recording for us, plus he pisses us off. So.
It just depends what he means by pushing buttons. You talk about operating the equipment, or
no, that's equipment and people.
Okay, just wanted to clarify that. That's awesome, man. What about musical influences that would you say stood out for you guys, man? What do you feel is like that core?
Yeah. Between the 3 of us here right now, it is chalk all over the board.
Right. And kind of what gives us our unique sound too,
Is that right? Yeah.
For me, it's old New York and Boston hardcore punk.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shelby is more. I don't even know how to describe Shelby. He's just everywhere. It's rockabilly to industrial, and everything in between. And and Bronson's more the Iowa born and bred Slipknot guy,
Right. Yeah.
Well, I grew up in the Midwest, and they got pretty much their own sound.
Sure.
So.
But that's good,
Together, and this is what we come up with, I guess.
So you're from the Midwest originally, and that's interesting, because I guess you're over here in Florida. It's a Daytona basically based band for the most part.
Right.
Yep.
So is the scene there different, you think, than here in Daytona in Florida? Have you been out up there? Is there a scene, a metal scene up there?
Like I'm from Boston. The scene here it's not really all that great, to be honest with you. You can go see a show every weekend here if you want to hear top 40 covers,
Yeah.
So I'll do a shameless plug for Grady at Punk Rock Pizza on Main Street in Daytona. He is only bringing in original acts. He doesn't want the standard cover band crap. And
yes,
we're trying to build it up here, and all we can do is just keep playing and getting people out of their houses.
Well, man, I applaud that effort, and man, every day that I go to one of these shows, they just seem to get bigger and better, and I think the bands are getting more organized. It seems lately, and it's not just here; it's across the country. You know that
Right.
there's a resurgence, man, of metal, you know, and rock and roll, and some mixtures there. But it's exciting to see, man, because people are getting out and they're checking these things out, and they're going, man, you know, there's something to this, and I love to see that. Yeah,
Right.
yeah. So, well, that's awesome. Well, so where can everybody get, or where will they be able to get your music when it comes out? Are you going to have that online for us? I guess we're going to have some links posted for you.
Yeah. It'll be everything will be on Spotify, Apple Music,
Yeah.
Bandcamp. I mean, every streaming platform you can think of, it'll be on there.
That's excellent. We're going to have this interview as well on the magazine and on a YouTube video that we do these interviews on. We put you up there along with some additional media. So you make sure you guys give me some pictures and stuff like that, you know. And
Yeah, definitely.
let me. So what?
And everybody can find us on Facebook too, on 12 Guage Confessional. Give us a follow, and we're always updating the page, so you're constantly going to be informed on what's going on with the band.
That's awesome, man. Yeah.
We're on Instagram and TikTok and all that jazz too, even though I don't understand any of it.
Well, the important thing is you know that you're on it, man. You know, that's what's important. It's I don't get half of it myself either, man. I don't know what X is still. I'm trying to figure that out. But I thought it was something you took at a party. I don't know, man. It's like a website. So let me get this last question out to you guys, man. What is it that you think that you need the most right now, man? What thing do you think could make the biggest difference? Is it representation? Is it just to play more? What do you guys think? What could help you the most?
I mean, honestly, it's a little everything. I think our main goal right now is just getting this album done, you know,
Yeah.
and then finding the right people to help push it, you
Yeah.
know.
Yeah, that's
and,
it.
And getting on the right shows.
Yeah,
you know?
man. Well, you got to jump up with Bo. This is a great show. I think this is one of the first album covers that he's going to do and listen party, and we're really excited about it. I'm glad to be on the show. And again, you're listening to American Metal Magazine. This has been 12 Guage Confessional, and I really enjoyed having you guys on. You guys got a shout out or anybody you want to say hi to while you're here?
Just everybody that's come to our shows and is supporting us, you know, and the feedback we're getting from everybody. Just thank you guys. We
Yeah.
couldn't do this without you. You know, you keep making us push harder and harder and move forward.
Man, that's beautiful, man, and well said. You know, you guys got to get out and check out the live music scene. It's incredible. I mean, these bands are amazing. They put in so much effort goes into these performances. You wouldn't believe it, and it shows. You know, it's like the new best thing in my opinion, man. So,
Right.
one more thing. I'm sorry. Are you guys going to play any time over here in the Tampa area, Brass Mug or anything like that coming up?
Actually,
The Brass Mug. August 9th we'll be at the Brass Mug.
August
Right.
9th. Yeah, I'm glad I
With,
asked,
Velvet
man.
Sky.
Right. Yeah. So I definitely will be there, man. I'll make an effort to get out and see you guys there and catch up with you then and see you perform, man. I look forward to it.
Yeah,
Awesome.
we're also doing the Mam Fest in Brooksville in October.
Oh, is that
Yeah,
right?
so-
Is there any other? Tell me about that real quick, man. I know we were going to end, but tell me a little bit about that festival.
it's a 3-day festival. There's camping's available. They got vendors, food trucks. I think the first night, Friday, is I think country and maybe hip hop. Saturday is all metal. I think all original bands. And Sunday is more like
Tributes.
tribute bands and cover bands and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. Wow, man, that sounds really interesting, and that pretty much covers it. That's a lot
yeah,
of
and there's
diversity.
midget wrestling too.
And what, midget wrestling? Is that what you said?
Yeah, midget wrestling.
Oh man, I'm there, dude. You guys might need to come and pick me up, man, but I want to go. Okay, let's go to that, man. I want to see that so bad, man. But hey,
We're gonna put Bronson in the ring with him.
oh yeah, man, I would pay big money for that, man. Big
I'll be
money.
there.
Hey, you better watch out. You know, this gets out there, man. You might find yourself in that arena, man, in the pit.
I know. I shouldn't have said anything.
Yeah, you're on the hook now. Y'all get that, man. If there's a sponsor out there and you're listening, you got your guy right here.
Yeah. There we go.
Well, hey, man, this has been fun. Thanks again for joining us here today on AMM, and we really appreciate you guys. And we're going to put some more information about you and your band on the website. That's AmericanMetalMagazine.com. Get in there and take a look. You can find these guys. You can listen to some more of their music, and of course, you can stream them right here on the Bo Nasty Metal Show. Thanks a lot, fellas. I really do appreciate your time.
Yeah, thank you, man.
Yeah, thanks for having us, man.
All right, excellent. Thanks a lot. Talk to you next time. This has been American Metal Magazine with your host, me, David Dude. I just wanted to say, everybody, thanks for listening in, and that was a killer interview. If you're a band and you're looking to get on online radio, send us your MP3s and more about your band for a free listing to www.americanmetalmagazine.com. Completely free for independent artists. Thanks again for listening in, and tune in next time for another exclusive interview. www.